motor planning. The interposed nuclei are responsible for correction of movements in the limbs, and they are part of the spinocerebellum. Similarly, the vestigial nucleus is responsible for correction of the movements in the trunk and the head, and it is also a part of the spinocerebellum. So you can see these nuclei again here. One is this nucleus, which is the lentil nucleus. Then you have the interposed nuclei, and then you have the nucleus vestigium. Again, here the peduncles are shown. You have the superior cerebellar peduncle, middle, and the inferior cerebellar peduncles. Okay. So the major input to the cerebellum is going to come from the cortex. Is going to relay into the pontine nuclei. So these are pontine fibers. They are going to relay here, cross the midline, and will go to the opposite cerebellar hemisphere. So this is the major input from the cortex. The other inputs which you are seeing into the cerebellum are coming from the spinal cord through the anterior and posterior spinocerebellar tracts. You have the inputs from the vestibular nuclei getting into the cerebellum, and you have inputs from the inferior olivary nucleus, which are also going to the cerebellum. So these are the major inputs to the cerebellum. You have input from the cortex, you have input from the spinal cord, you have an input from the vestibular nuclei, and you have the input from the inferior olivary nucleus in the medulla. Now if we look at the output of the cerebellum is going to be through the deep cerebellar nuclei. So the output of the cerebellum is going to go out from the deep cerebellar nuclei, and it is going to go to the thalamus, and from the thalamus to the primary motor cortex and the premotor cortex. So the complex of the thalamus, where it